I would like to hear the 6 points that you weren't able to talk about when you were.
Well, okay. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate that. Listen, I've been a volunteer for a long time in this town and in the township, and I just recently been honored with an honorary doctorate for my lifetime achievements and contribution to society and human welfare, and I thought I'd share that with you. So I'm concerned about the United Township of Lockport because there are some things that need to be addressed. I did mention the first one is transparency. There's a story behind each one of these. The second point is a seniors property tax relief fund. A senior citizen should never, never be concerned or frightened about the idea of losing their home because they can't pay for the taxes. Listen, I know you got an asset freeze. Sure you do. You can cap that at age 65, and you even have a deduction for the, what's that, EAV? But the point is, the cost of living does not freeze. It continues to go up. And so I do believe for the health and well-being of our seniors, we need to have such a fund, okay, a tax relief fund. Now, the third point is a jobs relief or a jobs matching program. Our unemployment is 9.6% in this township, and the underemployment is about 17%. It's huge, it's frightening, and people aren't talking about it because it's kind of scary and a little bit shameful. And listen, it can't be helped, but there's something we can do with all of the business growth we've had here in Romeoville. We can fix some of these problems. We really can. All we have to do is match the businesses for posting job opportunities with our residents. Here in Romeoville, Crest Hill, Lockport, Weber Road is a thoroughfare for most all of it anyway, and Route 53, of course. But listen, we can fix the problem by letting them know where they can come to for a common jobs matching service. I mentioned that there's a ticking time bomb. I'll get to that, but I'll tell you though real quick that there is a problem. 25% of this township has single-parent families, and so what we have, 24.9%. I said 25%. So what we have here is a situation where people are to the point where those, at least the single-parent families, are at working poor conditions. They're working hard, sometimes 2 jobs, can barely make ends meet. They need a little help. So how about a market, a grocery market, that allows them to come in and pay a $20 donation, take their grocery cart and push it through and fill it up maybe twice a month. How's that for a little extra help, helping the working poor keep their dignity and do better, right? So here's another point. The school districts need a little help, okay? And what we have is a ticking time bomb I mentioned to you, and that is when you have so many people that are unemployed, when you have so many people that are working poor, and you have 25% that are single-parent families, when it happens, you know it does, when a parent, say the ex, is not able to make his payments, that's usually how it is, not able to make his payments to support, he misses a week or a month, usually what happens is the kids are withheld from him, and oftentimes what happens is he feels like his parental rights are being stepped on. And so if a person decides that one day he's had a few beers and he's going to go ahead and take matters into his own hands, it's possible that somebody might decide that he's going to go and get his kids from the school. Now that's a potential problem. We can be proactive and prevent that. Listen, school boards have their own governance, we know that, but there's 7 school districts, we talked about that, and all we have to do is be proactive and bring them together and have a meeting of the minds. I've talked to some and they said, oh, this is a good idea. So bring them together and talk about an armed guard, okay, a policeman at each school, not just the high school and junior high, even the grade schools. So let's prevent it, be proactive. And the final point is juvenile crime. We can do something about that, especially if we can help the unemployment, especially for the teenagers. So there's much more to tell you about that. Go to our website, unitedtownship.org, and you'll learn more about that. But I hope that answers your question, sir. 6 points. Thank you.